Hi Virgo, welcome. And this is your general scope for the month of April 2017. And if you haven't watched the April 3rd, my weekly general scope, I'm kind of wrapping things and connecting things with in here in the monthly, because this is in regards to Mercury in retrograde. And those of you who are not familiar, Mercury is a planet of communication, and when Mercury goes retrograde, anything that has to do with communication just goes away. And so, like I said, I did a little spiel in my April 3rd weekly general scope. So Mercury in retrograde begins April 9th and lasts to May 3rd, so about 3 to 4 weeks. But the effects can be felt 2 weeks before it begins and 2 weeks after it ends. And what goes on is your computers, anything with communication now, computers go array and kind of start acting up, and cell phones kind of acts up and gets a little funky. There's a lot of more miscommunications. There's a lot more fighting, arguing, domestic disputes, and a lot more car accidents on the road. So so just pay attention to how you think and how you communicate with other people and how you react to how other people think and communicate with you. So just be aware of that. I think that's all I need to say. That's basically what it is. And excuse me because I'm very tired. Didn't get good rest last night, but I want to get these videos out too. So it's inspiring. Okay, let's get started with you, shall we? So the month of April 2017. Okay. We start off with the Judgment card at the beginning of the month. This is a card about second chances. So wherever that may fall in your life, I'm not sure. It is a general reading, because it could be relationships, it could be employment wise, could be business wise, could be relationship wise, not necessarily romantic relationships. It could be romantic, but not necessarily. It could be giving a friend, a good friend, a second chance, or they giving you a second chance with them. So just keep that in mind. It is a major arcana, and this is about second chances. Okay. Rebirth as well, but it's basically the meat and potatoes is second chances. Next card we have again is a major arcana, and this is the Empress. She gives birth she gives birth to everything. I think that's the right way to put it. This is a card of nurturing as well, so you might be feeling quite nurturing about beginning of the month, but then again, somebody might be feeling quite nurturing towards you as well. It could be a birth of an idea, of a business, of a project, a skill. So it can go on and on with birth as well. What else is going on here? It could be somebody, it could be a person, it could be a mother figure to you, who you go for motherly, or who you go to for motherly advice. But then it could also be someone you just go to for advice, and she's quite nurturing, she's quite mothering. So you kind of like that, like compassionate toward you. So it could be that, or the way she rules is more on a compassionate and nurturing level. She's not so pointy finger at you do this, you do this, if it's with your employment or your business. So she's not so pointy finger. She has more compassion in how she rules and how she gives out job duties. So just a little something there. So that's kind of deep, that one. Next card we have is a Page of Pentacles. This, you could be dealing with someone who is quite immature, maybe about mid-month or so, or you could be dealing with your child or the child of somebody else. This is a card of new beginnings, and it could be financial or time-wise, because for me, Virgos, I don't necessarily just interpret the pentacle as finances. or financial. I also interpret it as time as well. So how you spend your time. You might be dealing with a person who's financially immature, or or immature with their time. No time management. Kind of, I wouldn't say impulsive. Just doesn't have very good time management. Or is maybe quite selfish with their time. So not spending enough time with this person or whatnot. It could be you could be getting news as well. This is a beginning of news. It could be financial news. It could be time news. It could be maybe an invitation to go out on a date. Not necessarily romantic. It could be a friendship date. Just go out with friends. Or you could be getting news, but the news is quite premature. You don't have all the facts yet. So lots going on with that. Next card we have is the Ace of Wands. This is a card of inspiration, or you get a spark of inspiration. This is a card of new beginnings. You could be feeling the beginnings of feeling quite energetic as well. This is a movement card, and it is moving forward. Like I said, it's new beginnings. So many things going on with this card, but this is an ace card as well, and aces are a yes. So if there's a question I did not answer, it is a yes too. Next card we have is the Ten of Wands, and this is kind of saying that you've been quite overwhelmed, bearing maybe a lot of burden, and you're coming toward the end of that. This is a card of completion. So you bared the burden for so long. You've been feeling quite overwhelmed, just carrying a whole lot on your shoulders, and you've come to the completion of that. You come to the ending of that, and now whatever it is that you've been carrying, you're gonna build from. So this is not going to waste. You're gonna use these to build anew. Okay. Next card we have is the Queen of Swords. So this could be a person, it could be an energy. This is righteous energy. So that's really great with that. But this is also, if it is regarding a person, this is a very blunt, honest, truthful person. Could be your boss, could be your manager, could be a business partner, what else? A supervisor, team leader, so on and so forth. Very blunt. This person deals more logically, more in the head than in the heart. So not necessarily shows a lot of emotions. Very strict in how they rule. This is the one that tells you, you do this and you do that and you do this and you do that. This could be also maybe somebody who you go to advice, but you really trust this person because they're so honest and blunt and so truthful that it can hurt. But this is why you go to this person for advice. Not necessarily saying that you will use the advice, but you go to for advice anyway. More logical, so rules more in the head than in the heart. This could be you feeling quite mature in the way you think and the way you communicate as well. Maybe you put down your guards, your walls, and you're coming out more secure and confident in yourself. It is a card about confidence and security as well. And what I was going to say something else with this card. Truth, honesty, righteous energy. I was going to mention that just also be careful because it is a swords card. It's a card of thoughts and communication. So remember the Mercury in retrograde. You want to watch how you think and how you communicate with other people, but you also want to be careful in the way you react to other people and how they think and communicate with you. Okay. Last card we have is the Justice card, and it is in the upright position. And what this is saying is whatever is going on for you or to you at this time will turn out into your benefit and in your favor. So that's the meat and potatoes of this. It's a truth card as well. It's a card of balance. And so some truth might come out toward the ending of the month for you. Or like I said, this could be its energy and it flows. It could be any part of the month. But some truth will come out. But whatever happens or whatever's going on, even if you're going through some kind of judiciary or court action, it will turn out to your benefit or in your favor. Okay? And it's a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to that as well. And again, it's that sword is there. So watch the way you communicate, watch the way you think with other people, and watch how you react to so on and so forth, the vice versa. Okay, so let's kind of recap here. Second chances at the beginning of the month coming in. There's nurturing energy at the beginning of the month as well. Motherly figure, maybe someone that you go to for advice, very nurturing, very compassionate. And then you got new beginnings, and or be dealing with an immature person, about beginning mid-month. Could be the child, your child, or a child of somebody else. You could be getting news, but news, financial news, time news, but no matter what the suit is, you're getting some kind of news at the beginning of the month. And for some of you, you might be getting the beginning of some news, but it's still premature. You don't have all the facts yet. It could be an invitation as well to go out on a date, or just go out with friends, or go out with family, an invitation like that. And next, you could be feeling quite energetic about mid-month as well. Maybe a spark of inspiration you have about mid-month coming up as well. And new beginnings. So maybe a beginning of a new project that you want to get off the ground, business-wise, or so on and so forth. It is an ace, and it is a yes card, so whatever questions that I did not answer, it is a yes to. And you could be, or could have been, carrying a lot of burden, a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you've come to the completion of that. So it's time to put those wands down and try to build from them now. So it's a card of completion, an ending, and now you're going to be moving on to something bigger and better. And then we have righteous energy coming through, and if not that, then this is a person, and this is a very blunt person, very honest person, very truthful person. It also says watch how you think, and watch how you communicate, and watch how you do that, how you deal with other people's thoughts and communication with you as well. And then finally, whatever is going on for you at this time, it will turn out to your benefit or turn out in your favor. And again, some truth might be coming out for you as well, and it is a card of balance. Some balance going on there, the weighing of the scales, but again, just watch how you think, watch how you communicate, and watch how you react to other people as well. So I thank you for watching. That was a little long, that was a little lengthy, but not too bad, pretty good. So I would bid you a very wonderful month. Remember, it takes two to tarot. I'll see you for the weeklies. I bid you aloha.